Greetings, this is Arlie Douglas. I'm the Tk20 Administrator for the School of Education, Health, and Human Performance. Tk20 is a program that we use throughout the next couple of years as a teacher education major. You will use it to complete applications and forms like I will show you today, to upload course assignments, and to complete requirements when student teaching. Today I will show you how to complete the admission application, admission acknowledgements, and the dispositions in Tk20 as part of the admission process in EDFS 201. To begin, go to a web browser and open up a new tab, and in the web address, type in cfc.tk20.com. It is preferred that you use Google Chrome when in Tk20. It works best with Google Chrome. You will get to the home page where you will log in using your My Charleston credentials. So log in using your My Charleston username and password. Then you click on Log into your account, and it will open up into Tk20. Please bear with me for 1 minute as I log into a test account. So now you will see what you should see when you log into Tk20, where on the left-hand side you have several different menu options. Where we will go to first is the applications. So you click on applications, and we're going to complete the admission application first. So you click on the green Create New Application button, and from the drop-down box, select the second option that says Admission Application. Then click on Next. And this will open up to the admission application where we ask you a few questions. We ask you for your local mailing address. If you're middle grades, there's a question for you. If you're special ed, there's a question for you. We ask how you've learned about the program. And then there's several different statements that we ask that you acknowledge. And so simply click in yes or no. And at the very bottom, when you've completed everything, you would click on the green Submit button. A dialog box will pop up asking if you're ready to submit the application, and just click OK. And when you're done, you will see it listed on your screen underneath the application title. This test student has several different applications. For you, this most likely will be the first application that you see listed here. For the time being, your status is going to say Review in Progress. After the Office of Student Services and Credentialing, OSSC, reviews your application, the final result will change to Provisionally Admitted. Check Admission Review Form for updates on meeting admission requirements, and I'm going to show you how to do that. You would click on the admission application that you just submitted, and you click on the hyperlink. It's going to open up to the application that you submitted so you can see your responses. Up top, there's a tab called Review, and you click on that. And then there's a hyperlink to the admission application review form that you would click on. And this is what we often refer to as the admission checklist. Up top describes the different admission stages, and then it's broken down into the admission requirements, the qualifying test scores, dispositional measures, and grades and overall GPA. If you have already satisfied one of the requirements, you will see Met next to it. If you have not, and this is an example where math is blank, under qualifying test scores, that means that this requirement still needs to be met. The ultimate goal is to have met for everything listed here, and that will mean that you have been formally admitted. So after you review your review form, you could click Close, and then you could click Close again. And then you'll see here, formally admitted is the final result that you do want to reach toward for the admission application. So the next one that we will complete is admission acknowledgements. You go back up top to create new application. You'll get this dialog box that says there's unsaved work on this page, but you've saved everything, so just click OK. And from here, you'd want to select the first option that says admission acknowledgements. Click on Next. And within these admission acknowledgements are 4 different components that we ask you to read carefully. I'm not going to go through the details right now. Most of them simply ask you to click in the circle or the bubble to acknowledge that you've read it and understood it. There's the confidentiality acknowledgement. The disclosure statement is has a few more questions for you, so please make sure that you read through that carefully. I'm just going through this right now to answer these. And then the last one is clinical experiences agreement with several different acknowledgements. Again, please make sure that you read through each of those and acknowledge those. The very bottom, the last one, asks you to put your initials. And then when you're done with everything, you would hit that green submit button. You'll see the dialog pop-up box again, click OK. And then it will show up on your screen right here for admission acknowledgements. Most likely, right now, the review in progress is your status, and you don't have a final result. Most likely, the majority of you will see approved as your final result after OSSC reviews it. Some may see a final result of pending, see comments or review form, and in that case, you would go back into the application and go to that review tab, just like I showed you with the admission application, to see what the comments are and what next steps you have to take. Okay, so we are done with the 2 applications. The next step is to go over on the left-hand side under courses to complete the dispositions. So you go to courses, you'll get this box again, you just click OK, that's fine. Courses, coursework, and then you will see dispositional measures EDFS 201, and it should have a red flag next to it. You click on that. On the left-hand side are step-by-step directions of what to do. On the right-hand side is where you could get started. You hit this select button, and then it automatically defaults to a title that you can leave as is. Do not worry about putting a description. You'll see the red begin here, and this is where you can start. This is a self-assessment where we ask you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 4. Please read each statement and select the option or the score that you think is applicable to you. You can put comments in the comment box if you like. It's not required. It's not too long. And then once you get down to the bottom, you don't have to worry about selecting file. Just leave that blank. Once you are done, you click on the add button, and it will take you back to this page where now you will see this hyperlink of what you've just completed. And when you're done with that, then you hit submit. And then you get the dialog box, click OK. So it's add and then submit to complete the dispositional measures. And when you get back to the screen, the red flag is gone. Your EDFS 201 instructor will complete the same form on you. If you'd like to see your results and how they've scored you, you could click on this assignment link. And over on the right-hand side, under assignment details, there's a hyperlink you can see of what your instructor will complete. Most of your instructors will not complete it until the end of the semester, but you could click on that. And when it is complete, this one is an example that has not been completed yet. When your instructor does complete it, you'll see green bubbles for the applicable scores. And then you could just hit close. Okay, so that concludes the 3 items that you are asked to complete in TK20 as part of the admission process covered in EDFS 201. When you're done with everything in TK20 after each session, it's best practice to click on your name in the upper right-hand corner and then click on Sign Out. If you have any technical questions about TK20, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is available here on the home screen. Again, it's cfc.tk20.com. And here's my name, email address, and phone number. Thank you.